So greetings from the old mill once again. We were here some time ago, here with Cole. His family owns this. Of course, they just recently sold it at auction. They did pretty well with that too, thankfully, and the people who bought it are going to preserve this old mill, so that's great. But in that video, I mentioned the secret tunnel in the thumbnail picture and everything, and we found that down there. Last time someone had been down there was like 40 or 50 years ago. I think that was Cole's stepdad that was down there back then. But we found that tunnel. But I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't bring any like muck boots or waders along. I should have known that there was going to be a bunch of water down there. It wasn't just water, it was like muck. But Cole sacrificed his shoes. You know, he went down there, handed my camera off to them. He ruined his shoes, actually. It was not just water down there, like I said. He sunk down into like thick muck and just, yeah, shoes were ruined. But we did get a view of the tunnel. But you know what? It's just been eating away at my mind. I desperately wanted to go down there. I didn't want to bother Cole again, but I messaged him and I was like, would it be possible to go back to the mill one more time? And he graciously agreed to meet me here again. I brought my waders this time, so we're going to go back down there, Not going to be exploring the whole mill again, I just want to focus on going down into that tunnel. I just want to go down there myself. It looks so cool when I saw his video and pictures that he posts on Instagram, so just waiting for him. He's caught up in some traffic on Route 183. But I might work on getting my waders on here a little bit. So this is gonna be cool. We're gonna go into the secret tunnel. All right, so Cole just arrived. Once again, thanks to him. He's a busy man. He's making time for me to come out here again and go in that tunnel, so I'm thankful. Yeah, so Cole's got his waders on this time too. I told him you ruined your shoes in that video.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, because it wasn't just water, it was like muck, inches of muck, I think. Yeah, because it went up to like your knee. Well, the water went up to like your knees.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Alright, so back down we go. Alright, so we made it back down in here again. Of course, we saw all this in the last episode, but we're gonna go back into that tunnel again. But yeah, but Cole he was here, was it last night? Mm-hmm. Found some boxes that have some information on them from some, was it Wolf?
Yeah, Augustus Wolf and Company from like, Chambersburg.
Like 1880s or something?
1880s, yeah. He was an inventor and millwright that invented flour milling machinery.
Yeah. Which makes sense, and like there's the information is like on that. I'll show you close up in a moment, but that's cool. All these like little fragments of boxes and stuff. All right, but yeah, like that box right there. It's got the name on it, Chambersburg.
Yeah, Chambersburg, and then the other one had like the wolf. That I can kind of
over there. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time he comes down, he finds more stuff. There's our tunnel though.
Yeah. And then that thing is actually the hopper that was over top of the millstones.
All right. Yeah, because we were wondering what that was last time.
A funnel, yeah.
Yeah, so Cole's getting the ladder. That's the ladder we used to get down in here, so he's got to reposition it. Yeah, it's like 5 foot drop down in there. Turn around, go.
Yeah, I would.
This is what's been keeping me up all night. Sleepless nights. All right. So I have made it down. I was so mad at myself last time. Cole was down here, and I was sitting right here watching, and I was like, man.
You made the best choice.
Yeah, I mean, I was
like coming back and being more prepared.
I mean, I wasn't jealous of his shoes. Oh yeah, because I'm sinking like in. You're right, man. There's like it's almost like a foot of muck.
Yeah, yeah. You stand up on that stone right there,
And it's not so mucky.
It's nice and, yeah.
Wow, there it is. Man, it goes back in there. All right. I think what's back behind us was where the workings were. And, some people mentioned in the comments that this might have been where the water wheel originally was, because there's a replacement one was on the outside because they added an addition, but that's probably correct. So yeah, most likely changes were made over the years. So this is your second time down here, or third?
Second time.
Okay.
Yeah, down in here.
I'll probably set you guys down right here in a minute and go up in there. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's just muck.
Yeah.
Got the rocks there too. I can see your footprints from
From last time?
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take you guys back. So this is actually really cool. You can't quite stand up, but yeah, there's talk of there being like there was a still down here during the Depression era. And that there might still be some remnants of it here, but if there is, it's buried in all the muck. Oh, there's some wood back here, though. Wow. And it's just... There's lots of wood fragments back here. And then just... Hold on a second. Yeah, it just kind of ends here. It goes up through there. Oh, I wonder if we could...
So the story behind that is the owner of the property across the street, his father, kind of blocked that up, but he laid a series of barrels end to end to ensure that the water would continue to flow. Because he was concerned about water access and water rights. So he laid those. They're actually a series of barrels.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
End to end to end.
Wow.
Now where that ends up, where it flows to, where it goes, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It may not even flow to anywhere. It may just stop somewhere at some point, because this isn't really emptying out.
Right. You could almost fit in there.
Yeah. Well, go for it.
I think Cole might make his way in here yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, you realize how long it is when you're in here.
Right.
Wow. There's a lot of wood up here too.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I don't know if he kind of like blocked it off.
Right.
Or used that to kind of support above it. So the barrels won't get crushed. I don't know.
All right. It's tempting to go through there, but all right. Hey, you can get some perspective there, seeing him come through.
Interesting to see if there was. It almost feels like it's stone lined underneath, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, the muck, yeah.
It is very solid underneath there. Dragging my feet because I'd love to find remnants of that still.
That copper.
Yeah. My dad did say he laid eyes on it when he came down
really?
here 47 years ago. And then the old timers, confirmed that there was a still down here at one point during Prohibition that was being used. What kind of liquor they were making, I don't know, but
And the chest of gold coins is... Yes, we keep looking up this tunnel here. It does, it bends in there. We're talking about getting Topo Ranger here and making him go in there. But you can't really see where it ends. It turns off to the left, but anyway.
It's almost like a pole or
We're
something.
both kind of just digging in the mud. There's all kinds of wood fragments, and all this is like, I don't know. There's a big board right there.
Water's just freezing.
Yeah, it's cold.
It is. Yeah, it's freezing.
But Cole said it feels like there's a stone base to all this, but man. Because as you're walking, you can feel, even right there, like right here. Let me get that out. Right there's a piece of wood. Right there. So all kinds of. Yeah, turn my light off. You can see Cole up there. That's actually a pretty cool shot.
I'm gonna turn both our lights on.
Oh,
There we go.
all right. Well, that was neat. 2 go in and 1 comes out. Yeah, last time Cole was looking at all the cracks for the gold coins. That's what they did back then. They would hide their money in little places like that. As you're walking, you do feel all kinds of stuff underfoot. But now we've muddied it all up, so you can't really see anymore. But
I just feel like there is some kind of like iron rod, iron pole,
Right
something
there.
that's running the length of this.
oh wow!
I felt it further back, and I feel it here again. Like right around here. It's the width of like a baseball bat handle.
Huh?
But it's metal. It will not pull up, but it's running like the length of like the tunnel bottom. I don't know what that is. Here.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. No idea what that is.
Doesn't move either.
Nope.
Huh? Oh, that's an old one too.
Big one.
All right, after I just dropped my flashlight in the water, it still works. So Cole's asking what this was.
Large piece of concrete that we're standing on.
Yeah, he's staying on one there too. Is it from the ceiling?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't realize it dropped off from
Yeah.
this. You can see where it broke off right there. Wow. And that's what he's standing on. Piece of it there. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad it fell then. Well, there's a little hole over there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Series of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So Cole's gonna head up there. Yeah, it's fun to look at these little cracks. There's some stones missing. You scrape away the dirt there, and there's gonna be, a stash of silver coins right here. Or not. Well, that's where like all those bags were, whatever it is, the burlap or whatever's in there.
Yes. Yeah, they're from the holes, these hoppers above us. But I think they laid there just to kind of keep stuff from dropping down in.
Wow. I'm feeling more stuff underfoot here, but that stonework up there looks just a little bit different.
It does.
See some of the machinery up there again. Is that a pipe?
It's
got some kind of a... Oh.
Like shepherd's crook kind of
okay.
thing. I think it's just rebar bent. But there's it looks like a tunnel here that was blocked up.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that from last time, yeah.
See the brick arch, yeah.
I'll have to get in there then, I guess.
Trying to see where the mechanism from the wheel would be coming in.
Right.
Turn everything. You know, because we should be about that level.
I'll have to get under there. Ooh, sink.
Yeah, I had to almost kneel, Cliff.
Down the oh man. Oh wow, there's
something underneath there. Yeah.
Wow, that's a board.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so here's one. Oh, that's just so cool. There's like one arch here. I kind of wonder. It's like filled with bricks and stuff. So I guess that goes out to where the modern day concrete pit is?
That's what I would assume. Yeah, yes, yeah, I think we're on that level.
Okay. Because you remember from the first video film, there was a modern concrete like wheel pit outside here. So maybe that's...
But you can tell it was, lined and went through, and
oh man,
collapsed, or they just filled it in.
That's cool. Oh yeah, there's more of those bags.
Yeah, it's from those hoppers that we looked in from the top.
Yeah, and then they're all down in here, rotting away. Yeah. I don't know if they're rotting, they're just like
preserved, pickled.
Part of the stench. And there's the other arch that Cole was talking about. We saw that one too from when we were looking in from way up there. Oh, there's lots of wood in here.
That looks intentionally backfilled and stacked.
Wow. Huh. So maybe that's why the water came through originally?
Yeah. The other thought I had was maybe up through here.
Oh yeah, because that's all different. That's like all something changed up there.
Right, right. So maybe it came through here, through the back, or through here.
So it's all like, was it like a, what do you call it, overshot or undershot wheel?
Right.
That would make sense up there if that's an overshot. And then maybe this is where they just like exits for the water then maybe.
Right.
Wow. This is like...
And usually those wheels have some kind of paddles on them.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Spin, and I just don't see anything that the water would have been pushing. You'd expect to see some kind of remnants of, like the paddles out here.
Yeah.
But there's nothing. It's, smooth.
Yeah, we're just discussing if the water came out up there originally and this was the wheel, but he's right, there's no like those scoopy things.
Yeah.
But we saw this in the first video. This is like all wood. Well, actually, the middle part's wood too.
This is metal.
Is that metal?
That's metal.
Oh, with like the spokes are wood, aren't they?
Yeah, the spokes. Yeah, everything else is.
It's like amazing. That's still there.
Yeah.
Disappear on top. Wow. Maybe we'll go up here.
Like an elbow joint.
They say a metal pipe is coming out of there.
Yeah, right here, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Comes out. It's elbowed, and it goes straight down.
Yeah, definitely like maybe like one of those arches here or something, because there's like straight stonework on either side, and there's remnants of wood right there.
And that looks metallic, whatever that is.
So maybe there was some kind of arch. Huh. Oh yeah, because there's a little stone wall down here. Oh, there's a super strong support beam right there. I feel safe now. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Old can underneath. You can see the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, right underneath that metal piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, this also looks like I'm looking at the stonework goes in, like it was a tunnel too.
So maybe they backfilled this.
Yeah. So maybe this was where the water came in originally.
We are facing the side of the pond
Right.
where the sluice came out of it to the back of the mill to turn the wheels. So yeah, it's conceivable that it came through here first, and then they later diverted it to the wheel outside, if there were two.
So Cole just spotted this. This thing is super heavy. Oh my goodness. It looks like it might fit on top of it. Oh, it does.
Yep.
Oh, we just fixed it. It's gonna work. The whole mill is gonna work again. That was pretty cool, actually. It did fit.
Yeah.
I wonder why they took it off. I guess, I mean, wow. After all these years. Yeah, just made my way back under that thing again.
Yeah.
I'll film Cole coming under now.
There's no graceful way of doing
No, there isn't. That's the stinkiest, like, section in there too. Oh, like a ballerina. Yeah, Cole's just reading on the side of those chutes that same was it Wolf and Company were, yeah. And he just pulled a piece off. And on the inside, I don't know if you remember the first video, we find all those like belts with like the little tin scoops on them and stuff. There's a whole bunch of them inside, like they ran up and down those chutes, if that makes sense. Those belts with the tin cups.
Right.
That's interesting.
You can slide this up.
That slides up. Oh, that's like the opening. Oh, there's, wow. That's where the gold coins are.
Yeah. Oh, you can kind of see one of the metal rollers in there that they would have come around.
Right for those belts, wow.
Yep.
Our exit is looking pretty cool up there too.
It does.
Looks medieval.
Yeah, it does.
But here's just one last look. That was totally awesome going down there. Stinky, but totally cool. Here comes Cole. Emerging from the darkness. That's pretty awesome.
I think you referenced me as a monster emerging from
And that's what I look like. You just see like you see a head, and then, well, first you're a ballerina, now you're a monster.
Yeah. Can't make up your mind.
Nah. All right, so we made it back out again. Thanks to Cole for letting me come back, and I can sleep tonight. But we were down there a lot longer than what I filmed. We were just looking around all over the place for stuff, and it was really cool.
New stuff every single time we go down.
Yeah. So that will be my last time down there in the mill. I think Cole's gonna go down one more time, maybe sometime. But once again, thanks to Cole. That was awesome. So I just got done. Today was my last day of teaching, and I got to go back down there. So that'd be for a great day. So as always, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.